I think that when you talk to people about market research, a lot of people just immediately think of surveys. They'll just think that, okay, we do surveys online, on the street. We do surveys day in, day out. But market research is actually more than that, because survey is just one type of methodology that we could use. We can actually devise to use different types of methodologies depending on what is the need. And it gets very interesting actually when you're mixing methodologies together and you're combining them to provide and crunching the findings from these different methods to find what are the conclusions that you can drive. So for market research, if you talk we usually classify it into secondary research and primary research. Secondary research means that we are calling information from published data which is out there in some form or another. It could be free or it could be paid, reports, databases, news articles, things which are published by somebody else, collated and published by somebody else. So that is secondary research. Then we have primary research. Primary research means that we are collecting it directly from the consumer, from the business. So it could fall into different types. For example, there could be focus group discussions, which means that you have small groups of people, maybe 6 to 8 people who are assembled in a discussion, and you have like a 60-minute discussion with them, facilitated discussion, to get more insights, sort of broader views around a certain topic. That's focus group discussions. There could be one-on-one interviews. And one-on-one interviews are usually used especially for B2B kind of studies where we need industry experts' viewpoints and perspectives. They could also be used for customer studies, but in those cases then we usually need to select certain representative people from certain more specific target customer segments, and it may be paired up with maybe observational studies like ethnography to understand consumer behavior on a one-on-one basis. And then we could have surveys. Surveys could be done. Survey is usually done for quantitative analysis when we think that we want to have some statistical valid conclusions about how a certain type of respondent purchases an item or behaves. Well, basically, you want to be able to statistically group certain people together and say that their behavior is in a certain way. And for example, there could be consumer B2C kind of surveys, consumer surveys to ask about their brand preferences or brand understanding or purchase process. There could also be B2B kind of surveys where you ask about maybe the procurement process, about their user feedback, about certain products. So those are surveys. Surveys we can collect the survey data through online method, mobile methods, telephone methods, or kind of face-to-face methods. Yeah, so these are the different types of market research methodologies. So for quantitative market research, which means that we do maybe big, large-scale studies and we have a lot of data which comes in, we need to do data crunching, in which case we need to put in everything into Excel or SPSS, and then do the analysis to basically crunch the numbers and see what the statistically valid results to say, okay, we conclude 95% of the people agree red is the best color for this new product. 80% of them would buy it if it was below a certain price. So we need to make conclusions like that which are statistically valid based on the survey responses that we get. So usually for those kinds of studies, we could use Excel, SPSS, these kinds of programs.